What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Let's have fun.
This is where I feel frustrated,
Sure.
is where I just think that it just doesn't make sense to me how women are not being asked out on dates. Like, there are so many beautiful women, like, come on, like, just shoot your shot. But a lot of the things that the guys were telling me, and these were guys from the ages of like 19 to 40, was like, no, we don't want to intimidate a woman. If we see them on the street, like, we'll cross the road so that they feel safe.
I do that.
No, we don't want to come across creepy. So I do see that obviously culture has really like removed this from the man, this kind of like the art of the chase. And then that, I think, in effect, is making more men passive.
A lot of this has to do with, of course, feminism, but the hashtag Me Too movement. The level of awareness of sexual harassment, which is a good thing. The awareness needed to be there.
Yeah.
But there has been such a level of overcorrection, so much to the point that even a man just approaching you on the street is harassment. And the issue what a lot of men see is you can have two guys do the exact same approach. One's harassing her and one is received well. And the only difference is that she sees one as being attractive.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but that's not really fair.
It's
like,
not fair. But for a lot of good men, they're like, okay, well, the only way I'm going to know if you find me attractive is if I approach you. But if I get it wrong and you don't, that's a harassment case. So for a lot of men, it's like, it's not worth the risk.
I was talking with a friend of mine and we were having this conversation and she was talking about how it's creepy meeting people in the gym or like trying to talk to people in the gym when they're trying to do a workout. I thought about it and I'm like, no, it's not creepy. It's not creepy. The problem is that people have made it to look like it's creepy. Like, I think one thing about life is that once we start saying this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, it start looking like it's wrong. When we start trying to normalize things, this is right, this is right, this is right, it start looking like it's right. So a lot of people have made it look that way, but then it's not the case, right? So there's this conversation, how do you approach a woman? Where do you talk to a woman? How do you start this conversation and whatnot? And I still believe that it depends on the woman, on the person. I still believe it depends on the guy. Because like this guy explained, I know that there are some women that you still approach in the gym today and they will not find it offensive or creepy in any way. There are some women you still stop on the road today and talk to them, they will not find it as offensive or anything. And there are people that you approach them, but they will find it offensive, not because of like it's being creepy per se, but it's because of them not feeling attracted to you. That's why I also said this thing, all this triple texting, double texting, using the biggest punchline, using whatever, having raz or riz, however they pronounce it. I don't really care right now. Using all those stuff, it boils down on the woman and if she likes you. So you can have the best pickup line, you can have the best way of approaching women, but if that lady doesn't like you, she won't give you attention. She'll see it as harassment or being creepy. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not about trying to like chase a woman in the sense that you're chasing a woman trying to obey some certain standard. All I know is be nice, be respectful. That's all I know. Be nice and respectful. If you shoot your shot and she doesn't respond positively, walk away nicely. You have done what you have to do. But then if you shoot your shot and she accepts, good and fine. Once you are respectful and nice, that's what I stand for. That's what I believe. But then at the end of the day, it still boils down if she likes you or not. If she doesn't like you, you can do all the whole gymnastic you want to do and she will still give you the same response. Some women are actually, I know that there are some that are swayed by the whole sweet talk or whatever. Personally, I don't really like those type because life is not about sweet talking. It's about understanding somebody's, getting to know somebody to actually see who they are. Because the truth is that we know that there are a lot of guys who are shy too, approaching women. Not that they are bad, but like what we're talking about here, being creepy, called creep or whatever, they try to avoid those kind of events or situations so that they will be okay and not find themselves in prison for for something they know nothing about. So I mean, at the end of the day, men just try to avoid women because of a lot of things women have been saying in this day and age. And feminism plays a very big role to this. And all this hookup culture and women fighting against men, I mean, all these things are playing a role. But until we start to understand that society or government or whoever is pushing this narrative is trying to push us against each other, until we understand this and start trying to stop it, this will keep going on. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Top 5 worst dates of my life, and yeah, I should have seen it coming. First red flag, he asked me if I wanted to go to Olive Garden. Yeah, I quickly curved that and suggested a place that wasn't Olive Garden.
Okay.
Go to a food hall that I suggest. And
did you guys hear that? He wants to take you to Olive Garden. You said no, you covered it and talked about a food hall. What's the difference? Is Olive Garden not even better than that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just confused.
We go to a food hall that I suggest. And I pick a different food stall than he picks. And he walks away when I stop to order my food. So basically, I have to pay for my own food.
Maybe he went to order from a different food store.
Like, I mean, I didn't ask myself on this date, right? You asked me out. At this point, I'm like, there's no salvaging this at all. Like, you're not serious. You're not my type. We're probably talking for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I'm like, feeling bad about it. I'm like, okay, maybe give him a second chance. Again, it's slim pickings out here. Like, reconsidering going on a second date with him at the end of this. Until
what happened?
He gets on the subject of like dating apps, and he opens up his Hinge app, and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of great options on top picks. So I'm like, see, she's cute. I'm thinking that's like the end of the story. He's like, oh yeah, she is. Look, pick.
I'm a little bit confused. Yeah. Maybe some part of the videos are missing or something, but I don't know how to feel about this. But let me just comment on the part I really fully understand. With the part of the date, the early date is called the top 5 worst dates. I mean, a guy, I respect a guy who pays for dates. If you ask someone out on a date, please do pay. It's very important, especially when it's something you can actually afford. Please do pay. It's still something you should do. But I'm that person that believes that people should have enough conversation even before going out on a date, so that they will understand each other, where they're coming from, or like their ideology, or how they see dates as, or whatever, so that they know expectations and how to manage things proper. But like the part of this that kind of confused me a lot is Olive Garden and food hall. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know how that's a problem, but it is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, people do what they gotta do, and it is what it is. I don't have much to say on this. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. Sometimes people just pick up cameras and then they say so many stuff that, like, huh? But anyway, yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. I know you guys enjoyed today's video, right? You enjoyed it. But yeah, do well to check out these other ones that I hear. I know you'll learn so much more from those ones also. And do well to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. See you guys in the next video. Bye.